Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Death from Above. Today, it is Armsday. It's Wednesday in the tower. We're going to go over here and talk to old Banshee 44, look at some field test weapons, talk about the foundry orders that are here this week, and look at next week's foundry orders for decisioning and see which ones I think you should buy. Maybe all of them, but we'll see. So if that sounds like fun, let's get right to it. Now, I'm going to tell you up front, I was a little broke this week. I didn't buy all the packages, not because I didn't want to or I didn't mean to, but because I forgot to come back when I had more glimmer. So Friday night I was buying all the packages. I realized I didn't have quite enough to get the PDX-41, and I didn't remember to come back on Saturday and get it. But I do have a PDX-41. I do know about the gun, and I can recommend kind of what you want, and it's basically the same as the PDX-45. So go with something that is maybe rifled barrel with perfect balance, something with some stability, maybe some range if you want it. Full auto is cool. I have had a full auto PDX-41. A lot of fun there, but I mean any combination that gives you that max stability or good range, it's gonna be nice on that gun because it's gonna be a good mid distance fighter because of the rate of fire. It's a little bit slow, kind of in the medium impact, medium rate of fire range. So fighting at medium distance with that gun is going to be pretty cool if you have rifle barrel or if you have some cool perks that'll help you fight it at distance. So if you pick up a good PDX-41 this week, let me know what it was. Let me know what the perk setup was on it. But let's get into the normal swing of things since I didn't forget any of the other ones. And we got a lot of bonus packages this week. So I do have the good ones. I do have the PDX-45. I do have all the other packages from last week that he sold for decisioning, and we're going to get to those in just a second. But let's start out with field test weapons. Got the Suros TSA-10 using the Crucible. It's actually not that bad. You can get this one done pretty easily. Arminius-D test R1 using the Crucible again, so run these two together. You can get these two done pretty easily as long as you can find special ammo. Don't be Crucible. Okay, good. Suros TSR-10 used against high-ranking enemies in the field. You can use this pretty much anywhere there's a yellow bar enemy. Sometimes I do them on the Cosmodrome. Sometimes I do them on the Dreadnought. Just depends on where I feel like going for the day, but if you know where there's a cluster of yellow bar enemies, you can use this there and kill them fairly quickly. And then we got the Hakke test used against hive targets and the Arminius-D test R1 used against fallen captains. I would recommend load into the Cosmodrome. Go to the left, past the hive little bunker that has the 3 yellow bars underneath, and go to the next area with the airplanes, because I never remember the name of it. And there's 3 captains that spawn around there, one up at the top before you get to Skywatch, one down in a cave underneath that, and then another in a cave over to the right of that. So if you don't know where it is, look it up. I really don't remember the names, but the hive one should be pretty good. So finish this one off and then go take care of that one, and then these will be pretty easily done. You could do all these 3 in the Cosmodrome if you wanted to, and then these 2 in 1 match of the Crucible if you're lucky. If not, 2 matches. So I always like talking about the field test weapons, but if you want to talk about foundry orders, let's take a look. What do you got for me? So we got the ARI-41 mid-impact, mid-rate of fire auto rifle. This can be a really cool gun if you have a lot of stability. So I'm seeing one with rangefinder. I want to see some stability. Small bore's nice. Fitted stock's nice. Lightweight feather mag. I'd probably go rangefinder, small bore, fitted stock. Give that extra stability. Push the range out a little bit and use rangefinder. You're gonna have a good time with that one right there. So that's solid. We've got the 19 scope. I like it. The 28 scope. I like it. And the 41, which is okay. So I like the 19 and the 28. Not a big fan of the 41, but it's not that bad. I would prefer the 57. But you'll do fine with these 2. So I like that first option. It's solid. Partial refund or return to sender, partial refund. Lightweight, injection mold, appended magazine, high caliber rounds, 19, 26, 41. I'm not so crazy about the second option. Not as good. And then the third option with outlaw. I don't like outlaw on auto rifles. They just don't do it for me. Because you're not getting headshots in the same manner that you would a scout rifle or a pulse rifle. High caliber rounds, feather mag, injection mold, single point sling, 19, 26, 41. Now, I definitely think the first one is the best one on this one. It's got the range, it's got stability, it's got the things I like to see on this gun. So that's what I want, and that's what I see. Next up, we got the Suros JLB-47. It's gonna have a hard time competing with the Warpath this week, but we'll take a look. Vacuum. I'm gonna move on from that one. You don't want vacuum on a rocket launcher. It's just not a good perk anymore, like it ever was. Anyway, and then we have surplus. Not so bad. You'll find more ammo for the weapon, but own a rocket launcher, I'm just going to say no thanks to that. So, this leaves only one choice with cluster bombs, javelin, and speed reload or single point sling. If you need a cluster bombs rocket launcher, you don't have one, this one will do you well. Run soft launch, I guess. Javelin for the extra. It's going to have really good velocity then. Single point sling, speed reload or single point sling would be good on this one. So that's a good rocket launcher right there. If you want a grenades, or not a grenades launcher, choose a cluster bombs rocket launcher and you don't have one, pick that one up. It's pretty solid, and I kind of like it. So those are the two guns I have on my Titan. The PDX-41 was supposed to go right in his primary, but I forgot. Anyway, let's be a warlock, and we'll finish. Well, we'll have more guns there. More guns coming at your face right now. So we got two more packages on my warlock to take a look at. First up, we have the Hakke Arminius-D. Then we're going to take a look at the Hakke Gaheris-D. Those are the two guns we got here. It's weird not to have 3 guns maxed on each character because, I mean, you know, my inventory's been suffering a little bit from the lack of space. Things coming in good on those God Roll reset days. So, what do we got here? I'm looking for something. Focus Fire is going to be interesting on that one, but I've already got a really good Focus Fire Arminius-D. We'll take a look at it for you guys. Ooh, we got a brace frame, danger close, glass half full right here. That's not bad. I would like to see a counterbalance brace frame with something really cool right here. But I don't know that danger close is going to get it done with glass half full. Glass half full would be cool. Brace frame is interesting. I've had a counterbalance brace frame before, and if you don't have the right scopes, you cannot see past the muzzle flash on this gun, so it's kind of a problem. So that one's okay. I can see that one being used, if not useful. Next up, we have rangefinder with danger close. We got brace frame again, speed reload, high caliber rounds. This one could do all right too. It's got the ST thermal, which is good, and the SC hollow scope. So those are the two good scopes that I like. So that one's decent. That was decent. If you're holding on to an Arminius-D, that one's decent. I wouldn't write home about it and tell all your friends, but that one's okay. Then we have a Focus Fire brace frame surrounded. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I have a crowd control Focus Fire rifled barrel Arminius-D that I really like for PvE. So this one with Focus Fire and brace frame, I'm really interested. Let me know if you pick this up and you take it into PvP and what you think about it, because that's got my interest peaked. Don't know that I'm going to pick it up, but I want to know if you grab it, you got this package and you use it, what you think about it, because that's interesting. It's also got speed reload and high caliber rounds if you want to switch it up. The Watchdog and the Post, though, I'm not really a big fan of those scopes. But when you put Focus Fire on the Arminius-D, the muzzle flash becomes non-problem. So that's something I'd be interested to see. The Watchdog scope may be alright. So let me know if you pick up that gun. I would be, it'd be a good time if you didn't have one and you were holding on for a good one. So next up we have the Hakke Gaheris-D. Danger close, outlaw, snapshot, armor piercing, reinforced. There's the range with the reload and the danger close. That's okay. Increase reloader and handling when 2 or more enemies are in close proximity. I had some fun with the Gaheris in PvP the last time I used it. It wasn't too bad. And PvE, it got the job done. So next up we have small bore, armor piercing, snapshot, rangefinder, relentless tracker, sure shot. I'm not even going to look at that one. It's got relentless tracker. You don't want it. It does not have what you want. Next we have outlaw, crowd control, hand loaded, high caliber, and reinforced. So there you go. That's probably the best of the week. I don't know that I like the combination of the perks, because crowd control, you want to get a kill and then keep shooting, whereas outlaw, you want to get a kill and then reload. So if you proc outlaw, you're going to lose your crowd control. Those are always kind of at odds. Those are good perks, not necessarily the most synergistic perks, but it's going to have the range. It's going to work pretty well. So when you do decide to reload, it'll be there. Crowd control, if you're getting good headshots, you're going to do a lot of damage. So I think that might be the pick of the litter for that gun. But I'm not crazy about it. So let me know what you get on those guns. I'm kind of interested to see. So let's become a hunter. All right, guys, it's time to find out, did it happen? The gun you've all been waiting for, the gun that you're probably very excited to see, PDX-45. It's on the docket. It's soon. But first, let's take a look at my Lyudmila-D that I've been holding on to for a long time and see if we. Oh, there's a counterbalance. Oop, there's a full auto. There's 2 full auto versions. That's kind of interesting. So I've been holding out for a counterbalance hand-laid stock version or a feeding frenzy hand-laid stock with Head Seeker. Didn't see any of that set up, but we'll take a look at the versions that are available. We got crowd control, full auto, high caliber, hand loaded, and reinforced. You really need some stability on this gun, so this one's not going to be a consideration for me because it kicks up and to the left pretty hard. So if you don't have some stability to hold that down, you're gonna have a hard time with that gun at any type of range shooting. Next up, we have danger close, counterbalance. So there you go, you got counterbalance, reinforced, hand loaded, single voice sling. With this gun, if you had hit Head Seeker, you could get by with just counterbalance because it'll keep it centered. If you hit center mass and then let it bounce up, that'll get you those headshots and get you that body shot at the beginning. So that's not bad. I don't like the rest of the perks on this one, but counterbalance is nice with the hollow scope and the range scope. I like the hollow scope. I think that's like 2 out of 7 or 2 out of 5, 2 out of 6, 2 out of 6. It's 2 out of 6 right there. So it's like a third of a good roll for me, and what I like on my PDX, or what is this? A Lyudmila. And then finally we have surrounded, full auto, high caliber, hand loaded, and hand laid stock. There's hand laid stock. If you want to go interesting, full auto, hand laid stock, surrounded. That could be interesting, but it's a slow rate of fire, high impact pulse rifle. I don't think full auto is something you really need to be planning your day around on that gun. So I didn't see anything I'm going to get to this week. We're holding on to this one for a long time. We're in for the long haul with the Lyudmila. If you've seen this one before on my channel, you know that I've been holding this packages for a long time. I know the roll can happen because I've got a similar roll already in my possession, but I just haven't seen the roll that I want yet on that one. Now, let's finish her off strong. PDX-45, what you got for me? Let's see. Oh, secret round. All right, we're going to start from the beginning. Hopefully they get better as we go, but we got a secret round, speed reload, small bore, hammer forged, feather mag with the 12, 28, 57. I like the 28 and the 57. The 12 is good too. It's going to push the range out. You've got 2 range perks here. You're going to lose a little bit of mag size, but that's not a big deal. Feather mag if you want the reload, and speed reload. Man, that'd be a super fast reloading gun. Secret round, missing a shot from this weapon will burst fire a 4th shot. Well, if you miss the first one, you're probably going to miss the last one. It's a burst fire, high rate of fire, low impact pulse. So secret round I don't like, but it's got some range. It's got really good reload. So that one's not a bad PDX-45. It's not a good one either, but it's kind of middle of the road. Next up we have, is that spray and play? I see spray and play, which is good. Get to the end of the mag, super quick reload, but the mag size on this is fairly big. So unless you reduce that mag size, somehow spray and play is not that useful. Dang, appended magazine gets some even more mag in you. Fitted stock, stability. Then we got lightweight, reinforced. You're going to get really good range out of that. You're going to lose some stability, maybe go fitted stock. You're not going to get as much back as you lose, but it's already a pretty stable gun, so you can get by with that. You'll have really good range and good reload at the end of the mag. I don't like it though because the mag is pretty big, and I find that spray and play on me for that gun, I don't use it too much. So let's look at the last option. Oh, well, there you go, guys. The secret round ruins it again. We got high caliber rounds, a casket mag, secret round, lightweight, and hand laid stock. Well, there's your max stability roll. High caliber round, secret round, and hand laid stock though. It's going to reduce that range. I would have liked to have seen rifled barrel with perfect balance or something over here, and then something better in here. But we didn't get it. It does have the 57, the 26, and the 19 good scopes. Of the week, the best choice if you really are digging the PDX-45 is probably this middle one with spray and play. But if you don't have a good PDX-45 and you got this package, hold it till next week. It'll re-roll. We can do this again, and hopefully it'll bring something better. But that middle one is the best option of the week for the PDX-45 for me. Now let's take a look at next week's Foundry orders. We got the Hakke Arminius-D, the Arminius-D again. Well, this one I've been holding on to for a long time, so grab that one. It's definitely a cool gun. The Amlan Uffer HC4 hand cannon, mid-impact, mid-rate of fire hand cannon. The Ifarua-D, mid-impact, mid-rate of fire sniper. It's actually a pretty cool sniper rifle. The Uzum, the high rate of fire, low-impact sniper. This is almost a scout rifle. And then the Irene R4, the high-impact, low rate of fire sniper rifle from Amlan. Lots of sniper rifles, and a hand cannon, and an auto rifle. The Arminius-D will definitely be the one to pick up and hold on to and try to get that perfectly rolled gun at some point like I've been doing. Hopefully we get a good one next week. A friend is a fun gun. It's a good hand cannon. You get like in the chamber, rifled barrel on this gun, and it can be pretty solid. The Ifarua-D is a good sniper. It's a good mid-impact sniper. Uzum is just a fun gun, and the Irene is a solid workhorse, high-impact sniper rifle. So, pick those up if you want to get them. First choice would be the Arminius for me. But let me know what you guys picked up, which gun variants you bought, which ones you had. And if you had a gun that I didn't have, let me know what that PDX-41 was. Let me know if you got something good on that. That probably would have been the gun of the week, but I didn't buy it. So, anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Check out the links in the description. I'm going to be live on Twitch this morning. Most days I go live on YouTube or Twitch. Actually, every day I'm live in the morning at 6 a.m. somewhere. So once this video uploads, if you're watching it, check the links in the description. I'll be live. But until then, until next time, I'm Death from Above, and I'll see you later. I'll see you, bye.